What is going on? It's your boy Shamar Moore, hashtag WeWantMoore for those that got me on social media. If you're new, first of all, I know I'm starting like this, but go ahead and make sure and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell next to it. Make sure to leave a like for me and even a comment for the next video that you want me to do. But for real, welcome to 2019. Speaking of that, if you guys haven't seen my 2018 video, you can click the info card right up there and yeah, go ahead and watch 2018 for me, what it was, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today though, in 2019, first video, we're gonna teach you guys Final Cut, how it works, what it is for editors. I know it looks hard, it looks deceiving. There's so many different points, there's so many different angles, there's so many different panels, and it just all looks confusing and it makes your head twirl and twist. But don't worry, I'm here to teach you the basics today. We're just gonna go over each panel, and we're gonna go over like little simple basic editing tools, like, you know, titles, transitions. We're gonna teach you all like the little stuff. We're not gonna go too heavy today because that's gonna take up like 40 minutes of a video. I'm gonna separate these videos and make more for you guys, but today we're just focusing on the basics of Final Cut. Now to my Premiere Pro users and other users, do not worry, I will be doing tutorials on you guys as well. It's just today I wanted to do Final Cut first, since, you know, I'm a loyal Final Cut user. I do use Premiere Pro as well as the whole Creative Cloud source, but Final Cut is really, you know, my forte. That's where I'm the most creative at. We're not gonna make this video too long. Let's hop straight into the laptop and I'm gonna show you guys from there. Alright guys, so now that we're in the laptop, you basically want to go into Final Cut as usual. Alright, don't mind anything else that's on this laptop. I know it's weird. Alright, bet, and this is what you get when you open up Final Cut for the very first time, I believe. Let's close this panel for now, because I don't think y'all ready for that. But yes, this is the very first thing that you see on Final Cut. All right, as you can see, there's 4 panels here. You got the left hand side, you have the main screen. This is where the video would pop up, or anything that you're, you know, doing would pop up. You have here where it says nothing to inspect. This is where I don't remember the exact name, forgive me, but this is where you know, you can change the opacity, you can crop things. This is where your effect bar is. This is where you can, whenever you put like a title, you can type in the words that you want to say. And lastly, this is your sound bar, this little bar here, right here. There's another panel that pulls out, but I'm gonna get to that later in this video. Right here, this is the bar, this is the audio panel. This is where when you play your clip and you have sound, this is how it will tell you how loud the decibels are or how low it is. Whenever you're editing audio and you need it to go louder, obviously, you know, from the clips you can pull the audio up, and this will show that it's going higher. Now this runs by green, yellow, and red. For most YouTubers, you want to hit it at -6. If it goes any higher, it will tell you by the color. So if it's yellow, that means okay, it's a little too loud, but it's workable. And if it's red, obviously it's way too loud, it's gonna burn somebody's ears out. You don't want to hit red at like ever. Not even yellow. Yellow is tricky. It's like it could work, but it could not at the same time. It might be too loud still. But yeah, this is basically your 4 panels. All right, so obviously it does look confusing. So what you want to do is here on this left, the first panel that we talked about, there's 3 little icons on the top left. The first one is where all your projects, your clips, your files, everything that you imported, everything will be here. Okay, in this first little bar, it has like a movie clip with a star in the middle. All right, the second one is audio. This is where all the sound effects come from, so let's click it real quick. This is where photos, iTunes, sound effects. Final Cut has their own sound effects, unlike Premiere Pro. Sorry Premiere, I had to throw a little sub at you. But yes, Final Cut has its own sound effects here, so you have like a whole bunch you can work with. If you don't want to use those, you can use your iTunes. This is where all my music is. I'm not going to use that right now. And photos, this is where, you know, you can grab all your photos from either the photo cloud that's on your laptop if you have it, or if not, like photos that's stored into your desktop, whatever the case may be. This is where all your photos will come from. And then lastly, we have this little T, which is the third button. This is where all your titles, all your solids, all your elements. This is where everything will come from in terms of like titles and solids. So this is where if you want to put words on top of your clip, you can go to, let's say, basic title, put that on top, and then when you go to the right hand side, it'll pop up where you can type up whatever you want. So right now we clicked it. I think Final Cut will create a project for you, but we're not going to use that because that's automatic on the desktop. One big thing about editing, you never want to use your laptop space in order to create a editing source, especially if your files are very big. Like if you're shooting raw, or if you notice that each clip is like 3 gigabytes long, it will slow your computer down. Unless you have a top tier laptop, then I suggest you get a hard drive and do all your editing on the hard drive. Do not do it on a desktop because it will slow your computer down and you will run out of space very quickly. I won't show you that right now, considering that we're not actually doing a whole editing source today. But if you do want to learn how to, you know, edit through your hard drive, it's very simple. Basically gonna do the same thing that I'm doing now, which is pressing file on the top, going to new, and you're gonna create a library first. There's three different things. There's project, event, and library. Library is the whole entire field. So you can name it whatever you want. I'm not gonna name it right now. It just says Untitled 1. Where it says where, that's where you click your hard drive. Okay, so because I'm not doing a hard drive today, I'm gonna click movies. This is on my desktop. Now you see it pops up on the left side. You got Untitled 1, and then these little folders and this little star. The star represents the event. When you go to Untitled, you can click File, click New, and click Event. Okay, event is let's say for example the library is, in my case, my videos are like, let's say vlogs, right? In the Untitled one I would put vlogs. In the event I would say what kind of vlog is it. So let's say the vlog I was in Hawaii for most of the part. I would put Hawaii in the event. That way I know when I come back to it, if I ever have to, that this was the Hawaii vlog. So let's just say Hawaii vlog. That way everything is staying in one bubble instead of having everything jumbled and mixed together. You click OK. Now it brings up a second star. You got Hawaii vlog here. All right, and then finally when you go back to file and press new, you can click project. Okay, now the project name, let's say it's like my 22nd vlog. So say Hawaii, matter of fact, no, let's say vlog 22. It's gonna say in event Hawaii vlog, starting time code. You don't have to worry about most of these unless like if you're shooting in 4K or something. Obviously, you go to the video and you click 4K if you have to. I don't really shoot 4K like that, so we're gonna stay with 1080p HD. 29.97. If you shot in 24 frames per second, you can go to 24. If you shot in 30, you can go to 30. I just leave at 29.97. I mean, 29.97 or 30, it really doesn't matter. It's kind of the same thing. And then the rendering, you want to leave it at ProRes 422. I don't really change it that much. And just click OK. Once you click that, it opens up this little box here. This is the project. This is where right here opens up a whole timeline. Timeline is where you're gonna do all your editing. So this is where you drag all your clips, all your titles, all your solids, all your effects. Everything will come into the timeline. So when you play it back, it's playing a video. Okay, so to show you guys what I mean, we're gonna import a clip. So this is where you're gonna click next to, you see where you can exit, minimize, or expand. The red, yellow, and green on the left hand side, you're gonna see this little arrow pointing down. Once you click that, it's gonna bring up every file that you have. Unfortunately, I don't have my SD card because I'm using it here. All right, we're gonna use the clip that I'm working on. This is one of my friend Tiana. We're just gonna import the selected. It's gonna pop up here, my fault. It's gonna pop up on the left panel side. You're gonna drag it and put it onto the timeline, and poof, instantly you have a clip. Now you can press spacebar to play it. If you gotta rewind, you can rewind. And you notice how as soon as you drag the clip, the right panel side comes up. It shows you the blend mode, opacity, position, rotation, scales, the crops, the distort, all of that. And then if you click this little, there's gonna be 4 little buttons on the left hand side of that right panel. You click the second one, this is your color board. This is where you can do all the color corrections, all the color grading. Next you got a sound bar. This is where you do all your audio fix-ups, like if you wanna bring the decibels down so it'd be lower, or you wanna bring it higher since it's lower. And then if you click the eye is really, it's not really anything. This is like where what the title of the clip is, how long it is. It just tells you all the information about the clip. And yeah, that's pretty much it so far. I will do a second part about Final Cut because I know it's a lot. This was already a lot. I will teach you guys, you know, in the second part, you know, how to cut. Let's say for example, if you want to cut the clip in 2, how to do transitions. We will get into that into part 2 because I know this video is getting a little too long. So yeah, back to you, Ma. So yeah guys, that was part 1 of Final Cut. Thank you guys for watching. I know it was a little long and I know there was some more parts that you wanted me to go into. Trust and believe I will make a part 2 very soon. Once again, if you like this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up for me. It helps me a whole lot. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Click that little red button down below, as well as the notification bell so that you'll never miss a video when I upload. But until then, you guys can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. No, it's here. Instagram and Twitter at _WeWantMoore, and Snapchat wewant.moore. And yeah, I will see you guys. I know you see that haircut, mama. Jeez.